Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Shaddam. In our last episode we declared a couple of holy wars for these two counties here, which is going to take care of most of the work of cleaning up our borders in this area. It'll only be this one that we have to take in a future war. And then we can start probably focusing more on this area after that, but we are around 50% of both of them. We have completed sieges here in this county. Who exactly are we at war with still in this area? Basically everyone around here, okay. We can just head over here and start sieging this, I suppose. We have this army chasing the small army from the Abbasids that we fought over here, which is really the only Abbasid army that we've seen so far. The Abbasids, of course, are where the Umayyads usually are, in control of Iberia and Maghreb over there. So it's kind of confusing. My ward, the satrap of Merv here, or up here, sorry, asks, since we all die anyway, why to be so hassled about life? Why to be indeed, Fath, why to be? We can tell him we suppose he's right and he can become chaste or temperate. Or we can have him become lustful or gluttonous. I think we'll go for chaste or temperate. He became temperate, I guess that's better. Probably doesn't make too much of a difference either way for how compliant a vassal he'll be. We'll just send this army over here to do more sieges. We have a new satrap of Kabulistan, who's pretty happy with me. And a pretty good character as well, actually. Unfortunately, it wasn't our Chancellor that we lost, because that new satrap would be a very good Chancellor. We do have a good Marshal available, though, in the form of our nephew here. So we'll appoint him. And have him train troops in our capital, of course. And we've finished sieging our target county over there. We can send this army over in this direction to see if there's anything useful it can do. Gain some tech points. So now we're getting ticking war score in both of our wars. So hopefully just a matter of time. Oh, and speaking of our nephew here, he asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Is it not enough that I appointed you Marshal of the entire realm? We will diplomatically refuse him. Okay, this person has been banished for some reason. When I introduced my friend to Merzad, my nephew, I had high hopes. I hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the three of us. Oh, he didn't like my friend. Okay. Oh well. Let's keep an eye on what's going on up here with the Seljuks as well. Of course, they're being attacked by Volga, Bulgaria, and my vassal satrap of Samarkand here. Apparently are both sieging his capital. Volga, Bulgaria is at 86%. My vassal's only at 6%, so it looks like Volga, Bulgaria is going to get the duchy, and we're going to have to take it from them later, which is fine too. Okay, yeah, I was thinking that Volga, Bulgaria had to be bigger than just these two counties over here, or three counties. And yes, they are a pretty large realm. Okay. So we'll probably have to fight them later if we want to take that. Which we do. Spoilers. I was inspecting the damage to the highest tower in Chagai when the head of my son and heir appeared outside the window 50 meters above ground. What should I do with this curious child? We can say that curiosity has never killed anyone, which, to be fair, does not have a chance of killing him, but does have a chance of maiming or wounding him. And teach him a hard lesson, which has chance of maiming or killing him, or strictly forbid him to climb the tower, well, usually I take the curiosity has never killed anyone option for this event, because it's a fairly low chance of him being maimed. If it's a wound, he'd pretty likely recover. On the other hand, though, he is our only son. We don't have any negative fertility traits, so we should have more children. If he does happen to become maimed and die. Alright, let's do it. He became honest, okay. So a reasonable outcome there. Alright, so our ticking war score will get us there eventually. Still no sign of any substantial Abbasid armies. Kind of surprisingly. He's leading troops in Balancia, which I think is like here. Somewhere here. Maybe he's waiting to transport them over by boat? Who knows? Another siege is fine. And more prisoners. Speaking of prisoners, we should go through our dungeons again. And ransom any more of these people that we can ransom. 74 gold. We're gonna have to go through for a few more passes in there, I think, before we get everyone ransomed. And we have a pretty substantial amount of money available again, which is pretty good. It seems like we're not going to need it for any mercenaries or holy orders or anything, so I guess we can spend some. Which we will do on some province improvements, I suppose. And I guess we'll do training grounds here. Same there. Training grounds for everyone. Actually, I think the keep is probably more important if there isn't already a level 1 keep. We'll do the training grounds there too. Okay. There's still over 1,000 gold in case of emergencies. Okay, the satrap is up to 100 opinion. We can definitely move our chancellor elsewhere. Everyone's pretty happy though. Maybe we'll work on this guy. Who was a bit less happy. So taking these two counties in the duchy here, we'll be able to create it and give it out. We have a Ranikotan peasant revolt. Okay. Over here, I guess we'll deal with that. Population in Samarkand has been converted to the Church of Zun, which is great. Unfortunately, all of our troops are very far away from here, which is a little annoying. But it seems like we're probably not going to need them to finish off these holy wars, so we can fairly happily spare some. You can head over here. We are at war with that county. I think I'll let this 10,000 complete their siege, and then we'll Send them over to deal with the revolt. And we have a new Emira. This satrapy, okay. She is pretty happy with me. We apparently won a little battle in there, and this siege is over, so why don't you actually head in here and start sieging that instead, and we'll send these troops over in this direction. Your mission has been a success, okay. You're with me already. And are these guys involved in this war? Or one of these wars? Yes, this one, okay. So we could go fight them. They are in the desert, we could do it without a terrain penalty, and probably be worth a good 10% war score. Alright, I guess we'll do it. Okay, another Emir called in, not a big deal. We'll go for another pass through our dungeons. For some more ransoms. And I think that takes care of most of them. I'll probably just have the rest of them judged by Zun. Alright, so it's going to take you a while to get over here and deal with these peasants. That's okay, though. Our truce with Rajputana is expiring, so we are free to declare war on them if we want to. And the Seljuks have instituted normal city taxes. Good to know. We'll go attack him here with twice his numbers. In the desert should be totally fine. See if this gets us to 100, only up to 92, okay. Could capture another prisoner though. And we may as well follow since the battle will be pretty easy. Even got another prisoner. Guess we'll just keep following, why not? My son makes sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of whatever sweets the cook gives the children, so he will become just. Which is good. And let's see how these wars against the Seljuks are going. Down to only 68% in favor of Volga, Bulgaria, and up to 10% in favor of my vassal satrap, so you know, things could be turning around over there, who knows. And my wife is pregnant, okay. I will feel better when we have a backup son. Another siege there. We apparently lost our satrap here and have a new satrap of Khorasan, who really doesn't like me, okay. He's ambitious, we're both ambitious, deceitful versus honest, he's envious. What's control of the Marspinate of Lut? Okay. He's probably supposed to have that. I'm not sure why he doesn't. So I'll probably just transfer that to him. Okay, he lost his minus 50 from being ambitious because he has his entire duchy. Which is fine, we need to appoint a new spy master as well. And I guess this new satrap is the best person for the job, so we'll appoint him. Send him off to the usual place. Up to 98% against the Abbasids. Lost a siege to the peasants before our army got over there. But they're almost ready to attack them now. And here comes a couple of thousand from the Abbasids. Actually, only 74 of these are from the Abbasids. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bother fighting any more armies since we're just about to tick over to 100. We can enforce our demands. We can give away the holdings. And find a suitable character to give the county to. Yeah, let's see, not imprison, any, no, my, yes, an adult, and not a great house. Congratulations, you're perfect for the job. Alright, so this county, yeah, is plains. They are trying to escape. We are going to catch them, okay. That's good. We lost our satrap here and have a new one. Oh, this is Samarkand, okay. So she's only 3 years old and we're likely to inherit this right back from her, okay. Unless she grows up and has children. Which obviously we hope will happen. We'll follow the revolt army over here. And let's see, we're no longer sieging this. Who are we still at war with? Oh, these people, okay. Guess we'll go do more sieges then. Smallpox and Fars. Have not quite wiped out the revolt army, but one more battle should do it. Enforce our demands, execute the imprisoned, and I guess we'll just disband this army, since I doubt we're going to need it for the rest of this holy war. Captured a mayor. Speaking of, let's see who we can ransom. Okay. After this batch of ransoms comes back, I'll probably just go ahead and have all of the prisoners judged by Zun, just to clear out the dungeons. Is that everyone? Going to assume so. And our keep is finished. And there's a revolt in one of our satrapies, alright. These people are being released from our dungeons. And we had a daughter, okay. War for Khorasan. A revolt, okay. That's fine. And you also got released after your judgment by Zun. I guess Zun looked down favorably upon you because nothing bad seems to have happened. All kinds of revolts going on. And a revolt against the Seljuks even. Okay. Oh, they spawned right on top of my vassal's army here. But somebody else came in, Volga Bulgaria came in. Okay. Another revolt, okay. Seems like these are tumultuous times. More vassals fighting among themselves. That one was a claim war, rather than a revolt, but still. Okay. Peace offer in something there. Oh, I guess that was the revolt, I see. His other wars are still going on. Down to 55% in Volga Bulgaria's favor, up to 28% in my vassal, the Emira of Samarkand's favor. And we need to get our daughter educated. So we'll probably just use her for opinion. With this satrap, why not? Okay. Well, we're out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to complete the remainder of this Holy War in the next one, which shouldn't take too long. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and join me again then.